Yeah, what
yeah.
it is, what the business is, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. You ain't lying podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in with us once again. Zone, what it do, man?
What's up, man? What it do? What it do? What it do? Hopefully,
Man, I'm still
what it
rolling off
could
the
be.
last
Hopefully, it's
night.
what it should be. No, I'm just playing.
You said what, man?
I said what it could be. Hopefully, it's what it should be. No.
Man, I
No.
said, man, I'm still rolling off of last night, man, off the versus battle, bro.
Man, I cut it off because I had a feeling, bro, that once they came out late, I said it's all over. I said
You already knew what time it was,
it's
huh?
all over.
You already knew what time it was.
I already knew what time it was, Hayes. I knew it. I felt it. You know what I'm saying? I felt it in the air like Benny Siegel. I felt
Man,
it in the air like Benny Siegel.
I feel like we already Dipset had to take the L, man.
We
They for
know,
sure
Hayes.
got
We
the big
seen that.
L on this one. You straight told
We
me that. You
seen that.
called me. You say, man, I guess they got the L, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, they
I
did,
told you.
man. But they still didn't go out without a fight, though, bro. They was doing their thing. I ain't gonna just make it seem like they wasn't doing anything, but they for sure standing next to them, standing next to the locks. You know what I'm saying? Like they had stage performance. They was killing their verses. They was rapping over their songs with no vocals in the background.
Yeah.
They was killing it. And the DJ dropping the beat, they still going. They joning on them like it was just a stage presence and everything. Bro. Like it was just there, bro. But it was a good night though, all in all though, to see both of them though, because Dipset still was
Yeah.
fighting though. They dropped some of their
Hey,
classic songs too. They did some of their songs. They did
hey,
classic joints.
mute the TV in the back. You know how YouTube be.
Man, they did
You
their
know how I go.
thing, bro.
They did though. I mean, I seen the clips, man, because I fell asleep on it. I ain't even gonna lie, and then I had a feeling. Just my gut was telling me that you know they was gonna that Dipset, because I don't think they practiced. I think they just did. They
Yeah.
pulled a when a person don't come out there and practice, and then they
What
get
do it seem like
railroaded.
maybe that the chemistry wasn't there because the locks they've been locked in.
Yeah, I
They
know,
stay
but
locked in actually.
yeah, they never broke up for real like that. So it just kind
Never.
of like,
I even went to
yeah,
see them a few years ago at Pop. So they ain't never, man. They was tight in, like they doing the same stuff. Like
yeah. I feel
you
like they should have
came in,
rehearsed
they
or
was
something.
doing in. Huh?
I feel like they should have rehearsed, man, before this another
Dipset.
Soldier
And not
Boy.
to mention Jadakiss did verses twice.
He sure
Cause remember,
did too.
'cause remember he did Fabulous.
He sure did too, man. He sure did.
But
I
this
just
one
thought
though,
about that.
but this one though, he really showed out.
He sure
He
did,
showed,
man. This one
showed
he
out.
was ready, ready. But the Fabulous one was cool too.
Yeah, yeah, him and Fat, yeah. That's where that favorite little meme come from when man he was drunk and he had his hands up.
Yeah.
It was a meme of that. I don't think this
Yeah.
verse has got no moments like that. You think this one had? Well, you say man, you just kind of watched it a little bit, but I don't think that
This
this
one
got no.
had
People
Jada
still
throwing the
picking,
yeah.
little parts and saying little stuff that was said, but I don't think it's
Yeah,
like really
Jada.
goofy shit that was going on because the Loxons was serious. Like they wasn't serious, but they joning and shit, but they were serious. But like they came with, like he
Well,
said,
I
man, what he
mean,
kept saying, man, he in war mode or
yeah, he did say
battle
he was in
time.
war mode. He sure did. But see, here you go. He sat up there and they set up they did their thing. I feel like they did their thing. To me personally, I feel like they did their thing, and when they did their thing, Um, to me it was perfect. I felt like they did their thing, and both of them did their thing, even though Dipset got smoked. Because I went back and I watched a little bit of it afterwards, and how they presented it. They had the dude from the boxing matches. Let's get ready to rumble. Like he was out there, so it was cool. Like
It was good,
um,
bro. And then still at the end, they brought it back together with the it's all love and this for the culture.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they gonna do all. I like how they was hyping it up though. The hyper. See, I just haven't seen a verses though. The only verses that I really, really got super hyped over was the Ozzy brothers and the Earth, Wind and Fire, because that one, it for
You
whatever
said
reason
that's the
that one
only one
just
that
hit.
you was hyped over.
Yeah, like I was like I actually stayed and watched the
Really,
whole thing
dude,
on.
man. So, man, this ain't not
Yeah,
nan versus that man that you was excited about.
yeah, cause to be real, Gucci man, he saved it, but he was getting killed. Soldier Boy got killed.
Oh, okay. So,
Keisha
man,
Cole,
so basically, all of your favorites got done because all the people that you wanted to, just go
and
and say it.
then
All the people you wanted to win didn't win. That's all that was about
and
for you.
they let me down. So you know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like,
Soldier Boy don't really let you
uh,
down though,
oh man, I thought Soldier Boy was
because you was
see,
rooting for him. I'm talking about the episode before the verses. You went in, and I was like,
man.
uh huh.
I was
I said,
saying if he
yeah,
came
okay,
out there
whatever.
like if he came out there like 2006 to 2010 Soldier, it would have been a whole different version. But and Dipset kind of royally disappointed me. So you know what I'm saying? Like you could tell they really ain't been performing like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Well, they
different.
gonna
And
go on
so
tour now, which is not
I
stopping by
mean,
here. I don't think.
well, it might.
No, well, it's not on the first go round
It's
on the
not on
flight.
the
I
first.
just seen.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say let's go up there to Chicago, but you know, uh, me, you, and your boy, Kizzy, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if they performing
yeah,
like that.
man. Shit, nigga, we can. That's something to do.
If they
That's
performing
something to
like
do.
that,
Because it's
you
gonna
know,
be the Locks,
the,
Dipset, and Stay Proper.
oh God, I don't know, man.
It's just too much. What? It's just too
I,
much for
I
you.
don't. No, it ain't even that. It's just I don't think they're gonna perform at the same. They just not performing at the same level. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Well,
know if
shit.
they
After seeing tonight performance, well, we know who's gonna be the headliner. The
can.
whole
He says,
LOX and shit.
oh, "Yeah, man. Shoot, for real. Where is J.R. Writer and all the well, they've been. I guess they got
They still around
you
dropping.
know,
Trust me. They around dropping.
he said they drop. Uh, my man
Yeah,
said
but
they.
they around though.
Oh
They
shit!
just
What?
ain't with the scent.
Oh, okay.
What?
No, something I was I was looking for something, but no. Shoot.
You can go on here and jump off into it.
No, it was just it was what it was. It's all good though. It's all good. Shout out to because I'm more of a Dipset fan than anything. But at the
I hear
same
you.
time, you know what I'm saying. I'm also a LOX fan. But I mean, they did. I can't really be mad at it. Hey, for real, I can't. It was still a
It's
dope.
entertainment for us, man. Oh yeah, it's entertainment for us for sure. That's what it was.
Yeah, yeah. It just I
Entertainment
don't
and
know.
a
It's
conversation
something
piece.
about it's just something about performances that I don't really. I don't know. I got kind of burnt out from concerts back when we was out there. Hey, I kind of got burnt out on concerts. I'm gonna just keep it all the way above. Like I
I heard you.
just for some reason I was just like, okay,
Well, you
because
know,
I
man,
got tired of.
everybody is not excited about this now. It is like a certain community. Like I read a comment last night on social media that was saying like some lady was saying like, "Hey, I tried to watch it, but I just can't do it." Like she was just like, "It's too much noise for her," and it sounded like they just yelling. so,
Yeah, the stage presence to me wasn't there
so
for
for
real,
her,
for
it's not for her. Like, or just some people gonna just ride what they ride with. But for the most part, though, this is clear. It's clear. It's clear for everybody. I'm seeing people, man. I even read a comment where somebody said, man, when did people become Locks fans all of a sudden?
people was Lox fans, man. We can't be disrespecting
Yeah, I
the
know.
LOA.
I just think because, but they've been out though. This just shows tonight though. But that's what I was gonna ask you too as well. Like, do you think like just everybody like just coming out the woodworks and people really like rocking with what happened last night? Like, do you think that this type of vibe should be more so in the forefront still, or it's cool where it's at?
I think we're in a different time because a lot of that music, like a lot of that music ain't gonna would get canceled because they was dropping the other F word. They was dropping like it's a lot of that music that nowadays, hey, it just can't ring off, and it's women would have a problem with
Yeah.
it. You
Well,
know,
not that music, not that particular music that they doing, but I'm saying because they got new music out.
I
Jim
mean,
Jones dropping
yeah, it
new
just it
music,
was
and Jadakiss them
it,
got new music out.
it's just a different time. Like I feel like hip hop it's kind of the same. I ain't gonna even say it is a different time because me personally, I could go to that concert and have fun and enjoy it. But it's like for them to come back with a hit, like they got to get into the like how Jay is. You know how Jay just come
Yeah,
in and
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like he gon' you know what I'm saying? He just gonna come in and it's just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be dope, really. It's gonna be he gonna study the game
Yeah,
and he gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna study the landscape. And once he sit up there and he do what he gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Now we at a
my
whole
answer to
different
that question would
plateau of hit.
be my answer would be it need to kind of stay where it's at because actually when you think about it, that's music for they making music for people they age at this point, and they ain't like probably like they early 40s.
Fact.
So they're not making music for the 42 dubs. Or I mean, but I was watching like people was in the comments though. I'm seeing Tory Lanez them in the comments. Like, man, everybody was there. PMB rock them. I'm seeing certain people, man, in the comments saying like, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, these cats here, well, like these cats here though, like so I feel like if it needs to just stay where it's at because the music, like they not never really gonna change because like I say, they still dropping new music, and that's what I be feeling like some of with the older cats from the early ages of hip hop. I feel like should they just should still be able to drop music. Actually, D Nice, I think, like he just came out with that song with Neo, and D Nice is one of them cats from that era.
hmm
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who DJ D Night. Come on now, we know
Yeah.
who DJ D
Okay,
Night
okay,
is.
okay, okay. I
We
think he
know
was
who
on
did.
self destruction, dog. I think he had a verse on the self destruction. And you know how long ago that was, so it's like, and you see where he came from. He legendary. But I just feel
Yeah,
like cats should be able to come out, rap their age, and people just accept it for what it is, no matter how old they get. The locks of them still and the Dipset them still made it look cool. Still made it look cool to be a rapper.
yeah, they
They
sure did.
represented they represented what rappers are.
They sure did. I can't even lie. They showed it. They really came up there. They showed improved, and it wasn't like it was. To me, it was just I don't know. I just wasn't in that vibe last night to watch it, but I'll probably go back and watch it again, and you
No,
know,
man, it's
uh,
all good. It's
but
good.
it's
We ain't
just
gotta do
like
nothing. I just know that that was just something that was going, bro. Like, and a lot of people respected this,
yeah, I respect the
despite
hell out of
having
it
a
because I
reach.
feel like it needs to be something. You know what I'm saying? Like it needs to be it needs to be something that is celebrated. It needs to be something that is herald.
Hmm.
Like it needs to be something like that because it just to me it needs to be like that. It needs to be
Yeah,
where those the rappers from the from the previous generations they can come back out and they can what I'm saying they can go and
but
they can have
actually,
their
they never
fun.
went nowhere though. It's just that they was just in a time where it was a different era. But cats like them, legendary. That's why I'm saying like
Yeah,
Jim Jones just dropped some music, like and he stay dropping videos and stuff like that now. But that was brung up though by Kizzy when me and him was talking. He was saying how Jim Jones wasn't even really even look like as a top as a person who can rap back in the day.
yeah, but
Like
he
people
grew into
now
that.
just start looking at Jim Jones like that, like Jim Jones been like killing stuff.
I mean, I
Jim
always kind of looked at Jim like that. So I mean, I don't, I always because he
still
was one of
no.
my favorite rappers. Like I know that back then
Even
he was.
Jadakiss in the versus battle, bruh, said the song that they did, he said, man, Jim ain't even know how to even rap yet. Like he laughing, joking, saying like, man, this one of them songs they did with him. He ain't even know how to rap yet. He ain't even know the song.
Damn.
Like that was, but it's funny though. But that's what they joked around and said. But now Jim Jones go, yeah, he on it.
You said he
Back
on it.
then though, Jim Jones, man, we watched him grow. By the time he got the ball in, man, it was a little better. But before that, yeah, man, Jim Jones, but he just had like an unorthodox flow still. Like his flow still was to some people still hard. It was never whack. Like how you just said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's one of them opinion things, man. And with that being said, man, you can jump off into one of them topics, man. What we got cooking for tonight?
He said, "Well, we got cooking for tonight." Let me see, man. I gotta pull him. Let me pull him back up because I want to start off.
I just want to
Uh,
talk about that, man, because that was
people,
powerful.
people, people can have everything in life but still be unhappy.
Ah, yeah,
And
man, people.
hey, I'm gonna
Yeah,
just
I
keep
heard
it a
you.
thousand.
I
You
heard
know
you.
what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it all the way up in.
What, man?
You know. No, I'm just saying because this stem from something that happened earlier this week. And you know what I'm saying? It was a guy that I knew from back in the day. And basically, you know what I'm saying, dude, he kind of felt some type of way or whatever because I made a comment on um, him basically being, he had seen a meme on there talking about,
Man, you
short
are.
dudes. And so, with him saying what he was saying about short dudes, right? Because he been short his whole life. But here's the thing though. Dude got a business that's popping. Dude got you know what I'm saying? Like he got a fine lady. Dude really out here living the dream. Like I ain't discounting the fact that he had been through something, but it's gotta be a point where you get over, you know what I'm saying? Like it's still people that's like ourselves that's trying to get to a certain
Wait,
place. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And it's like we looking at you trying to give you your props, but you looking at us, you know what I'm saying, and looking at your problem of being, short as, you know what I'm saying, like you looking at this problem to me, it just sounds like you just trying to find something to complain about, or you trying to like cater to your audience. Which okay, cool. If that's what you're trying to do, if you're trying to cater to your audience, then all right, cool. I give you that. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to go over here and you trying to cater to to the audience that you got,
Why get so personal?
yeah, exactly. If that's what it
Yeah.
is, if that's what you trying to do, my brother,
And
why
that
are you
and that
trying?
right there, I think, contests to just the actual mindset of it all. Like how you say, like people can have everything in life but still be unhappy. Yeah, that's true, but that ain't got to rub off on me though, cause everybody, you know what I'm saying, ain't unhappy.
Exactly.
You got, whether you friends, family, or whatever you call it, like man, I might be in a good vibe, but that day maybe my people may not be. But whether or not I tell you something or give you some advice or I comment on something about what you're going on, I'm not coming from a place of malice or a place of like on some BS with you, like trying to just be on some
Or
old.
hating. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like
Or
it ain't
hating.
coming from a place of hate. So why should you instantly jump with me so fast on some old what do that? Like you just so quick to just jump on it like like on some old confrontational undertone type stuff. And it's like, man,
And you in that serious. But see, you
yeah.
don't be as cool with people as you think you is. That's the thing.
Yeah, there you go.
That kind of
There you
we
go.
kind of merge in the we kind of merge in the topics, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's you know what I'm saying? It's just in one of
No,
them
you just
things
said it.
where
You don't be as cool with people as you think you be as
you
cool with
could be
people.
cool, and it can translate over to females too. Like I was talking about that earlier. Like you know, like you could be all into this girl, right? You could be in love with her and everything else like that. But
Yeah.
see, here the problem. You know what I'm saying? Here go the problem that that happens, right? You what was I going to say? Let me see here. You could be in love with the chick. You could be head over heels. You could be ready to jump out the window for her. You be ready to catch a grenade for her like Bruno Mars, but she not feeling you like that. So now you sitting there holding the bag in your feelings, and you know whatever, and you don't y'all don't know each other like that, or y'all don't. It's not the same level. It's not the same energy. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Hey man,
and
I
so
get it. I get it. I get it because like I say, because everybody ain't on the type of time we on whenever we on it. Like somebody else who just might they just on what they on, especially if you ain't talked to somebody in some years or some months or
man, but hold on, I'm gonna drop the bombshell on you. Hey, I just seen dude, just was on dude. You know what I'm saying? YouTube
well,
show gave him a shout out. You know what I'm saying?
you
And
showing
he
you
gave
showing
me a
love.
shout out. That's what I'm saying. So I'm coming. You could come to somebody in love, but if you not D riding and
Yeah.
co-signing what they talking about, cause see, I used
And
to go,
and and it's different levels of knowing people too, cause
yeah,
cause if you family or something like that, or somebody that I hold in a close regard, then I'm always try to make that right. It ain't gonna be none of that. But outside of the select few that who get that type of treatment, then everybody else is always it's gonna have to be standoffish. Cause it's like I'm gonna always have to have my guard up outside of and still have my guard up, period. Like just on some, as a man, like I'm gonna stand on what I believe in,
yeah,
and
your
as well,
morals.
I want you and everybody else should stand on what they believe in too. You know what I'm saying? But right is right, wrong is wrong, and I'm just saying at the end of the day, it's like shit. Somebody trying to come like play you, like as if you know what I'm saying, and try to look dog you.
Well, see, here's the thing about that though. That's only if you feel like that. Now, I didn't feel like that. I felt like the
No,
dude got it.
nigga, it's disrespect now. You can't just, I
I
mean,
mean, you can't. This is the thing about it too. You can't let.
bro,
I don't let
disrespect.
people play. I mean, yeah, but I don't let people play
No,
with my feelings like that. So it's like he can feel that way or say what he gonna say or whatever the case may be. But it's like, are you not? I'm not feeling no type of way about it. I'm just like, well, damn. Like it's certain people. I mean, it's all in your mindset. Like you could feel
levels of
like,
coolness, man. There's levels of coolness, man.
I mean, it is. But I'm just saying, like, can't nobody. I put it to you like this: if I feel disrespected, I'm a voice that I was disrespected. I felt like dude was in his feelings. So it's a difference of if I feel like I was getting disrespected, like I've had situations even here recently where people I felt disrespecting me, and I got them on out of there. I let them say what they was gonna say, but after they said that what they said, they got blocked, or I just stopped talking to them, or it depended on what situation
Was
or
like
what
he blocked you.
arena I was in. I followed the protocols. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is, hey, is that he got into his feeling. I didn't feel no way about it. It was good content. Shout out to dude for the content, but he got in his feelings and felt disrespected. I ain't feel disrespected. I was just more so like, wow, damn, you feel that's how you feel? Scratch one off off the list. For real. Like he felt
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Oh,
Sometimes when what your opinion is ain't in alliance with someone else's opinion, they entitled to feel how they feel, and once they feel how they, man, whether it's good or bad, how you react to it is how you gonna react to it. Like
well,
straight up.
in the case of him and his situation, cause I knew he put out there that he had fell out with his people and all that, which I fall out with my people sometimes too. But I'm not finna go into graphic detail on how I fell out with my people or something that happened recent or whatever. If I get into it with my peoples, if I get into it with um who I get into it with, then you know what I'm saying. That's not for the or that's not for like it's a real situation, like it's hands or it's it's some words or whatever thrown. Like I'm never gonna use names or nothing like that. Like bro put the whole thing out there, and I was just like, did nobody need to even know that for real? You know what I'm saying? Did nobody need to know that you was getting into it with your peoples, and that's why you was off of social media. Like, did nobody need to know that? You know what I'm saying? Did nobody need to know that? But he put it out there. He was feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And now he feeling some type of way because some females didn't put out this little meme or whatever, or he trying to cape to his fan base. That you know what I'm saying? It's just like, and then here's the other part too. He been getting gals, so it's like, okay, like I said earlier, he probably was with some gals or was trying to get at some gal that he didn't get at. But bro, be happy that you got that you married to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Man.
just it's the ungratefulness for me. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't give a damn
Oh,
if I
that's
got a chick on my arm that's bad, and we live in a dream. We got our own businesses, because I think she got like something like that. And they both got their own businesses. They both got booming YouTube channels. Hers is a little bit more booming than his, naturally, because she's, beautiful women going, unless you Kevin
I know.
Samuels or O'Shea and them, or you Vlad
Mhm.
or say Cheese or somebody with something controversial. You know what I'm saying? It's a slow burn for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just don't get it. For me, I
It
don't get, and
it ain't
and,
for
and
you to
for the
get, man. It ain't
on,
for you to
and
get. First
outside
of
of him
all,
too,
man,
and
it ain't for
outside
you
of
to get. It ain't
and
for you to get,
outside of
bro.
him too, these rappers that be out here crash dummying in the streets, that be out here
Cause for
sipping
me,
lean and doing all this other stuff, bro. Like I just don't, you can't explain it to me because I can't get it.
see, that's
I
just cause
just
you
can't
ain't.
get it.
That's cause you just ain't. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Me, dog. I don't. Man, let people do them, bro. Straight up. Cause you whatever's in their cup is in their cup, bro. Who care? You know what I'm saying? Like me, if you my people, then yeah, I'm gonna put you down maybe and tell you, yeah, bro, tripping or man, you don't need to be doing it. Trying to save the world or trying to save everybody outside of my
No,
little
I ain't
people.
trying to save it. I'm just saying
I ain't
it
talking
just
about
it.
you. I'm just talking about in general, nigga. This is the conversation. I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying in general, like I ain't doing it, bro. Like, man, this cool. I mean, cause you talking it like, man, cause y'all out here smoking. I mean, drinking the lean. I don't know. And even with this, even with what you talking about, with what we saying, how people can have everything. More so for me, it's the mind state. Yeah, that might have happened to you, and because you probably know this person or knew this person at one time. But it's like for you on the outside looking in, sometimes it's like it might not even be all that good, like how you saying. It might be what it is, but it might not be all that good.
I mean, but my thing was when you talking about when you first of all, I learned too about
You
getting
just don't
into it
know,
with.
like we saying, you just don't know what
No,
somebody
I know I
100%
seen
going through.
I don't know 100%, but I know everything he put out there. And over the years, when he decided he was gonna live his life the way he was gonna live his life, he decided to do that. And his family, and same thing with me. When families gonna feel some type of way, and he been putting that out there for years, on top of the other stuff he been putting out there. So it's like you can't complain, bro, if you jumping out here. It's almost like the situation with the baby. The baby can't sit up here and complain, or better yet, Boosie. Boosie getting kicked off of Instagram. Boosie keep on saying what he's saying on these. You can't complain when you on other people's stuff and you talking about certain topics, and he be doing that too. When you talking about certain topics on this platform that we don't own as black people, and you continue to put certain stuff out there, they gonna strike your channel down. They gon' That's why I be telling you, Hayes, about playing the game. It's not that I feel necessarily agree with all of it, but we playing the game. We Until we come up with black tube, you know what I'm saying? Like a black African tube, because there's another black tube out there,
Just
you know.
saying.
But my point is, my point still stand is, if you know you out there talking about certain stuff, if you know you out there, you didn't make, because my people didn't don't necessarily agree with what I was doing until it started being beneficial or the way that they wanted to go for them. At first they like, man, why you over here doing this YouTube? You need to be in school. You need to be doing this. And then I was doing all that. I was working, going to school, and doing YouTube, and going to conventions, and doing and. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Before I moved out, you know what I'm saying? The first time I paid my mama the money that I was paying, and I was paying rent. So it's like, yo, people gonna have something to say about what you doing, because they have it in their mind that you at 18 supposed to go to school, get a whole bunch of debt, you know what I'm saying, get a degree, go get a job, and then struggle like they did, or go get married, and then both of y'all get it out the trenches in the mud, and then by 40 or 50, you got a decent job,
That
and
way,
you
I
didn't have
think
some
been
kids.
long broken. I think people been long trying to move away from that type of
But that's what
structure.
I'm
That's
saying.
why
So
we in
he,
this
but
independent world now that we in, bro.
but he got that type of fam. So it's like, of course, when you deviate, that's because it's with me. It's with every black family that's a civilian that's trying to break generational curses, and that's trying to brag on their kids. They trying to put all the pressure on you,
See,
when for real.
and I don't even know who you talking about, but I just know the mind state of what it is to see people who be unhappy, man, and with man, or
Yeah,
just not, or I don't even know what they are, man. To be honest with you, I don't know if it's unhappy or whatever because I don't know them.
man.
If
I'm
I if
finna.
I
I'm
if I
finna.
don't know
Go
you,
ahead, hey.
I can't really make an assessment of what you are. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know you
Man,
like that.
I could
If I just
eyeball it
see
because
you
I do that
around
too.
from time, no, man, you can't just make assumptions of people, man, from eyeballing.
Bro, he put it all, and not even eyeballing. When you
Oh
put
well,
it
man,
all out on social
you
media,
keep talking about the person. You
When you
talk,
put it all, not just you, but everybody like Juice World.
you don't want to,
We sat there and watched Juice
right,
World say,
man.
bro, on every rap he was talking about getting high. Every rap he was talking about getting high. And this one girl, he had a whole nother girlfriend. He still talking about this girl broke his heart. Like the beginning of the CD is a girl, his first CD that blew up, the Goodbye Good Riddance. He talking about how the girl he was with in high school broke his heart and he started sipping lean because the girl broke his heart in high school and he was broke. Like, so from there, he was on every kind of drug that you can think of. And then, you know what I'm saying? It be a
Yeah,
catalyst of things.
but what does that got to do with the person that he is? I mean, just because he was doing drugs like that, I
No,
mean,
no, no. What I'm saying is you gotta make the change. Like who was that I was just watching?
oh, so
And
you
it,
saying like ultimately, if you knowing that he doing all this and then that be his demise, it's like what?
yeah, I mean, I'm sure people, but and then on the flip side, rest in peace to Ray Charles. He was doing heroin for 10 years straight. He helped landed a plane with a that was almost frozen solid. They almost crashed at the airport in Boston. Shout out to Boston. You know what I'm saying? Um, he left the heroin on the plane, and when he went back to get the heroin, they locked him up. Hey, they locked him up. So you know what he did? He said, "Man, I gotta quit this heroin." So he ended up getting a lawyer and a psychiatrist saying that because he was blind and his wife and all of this other stuff like that. Like he was depressed on the road. Like he had a whole thing set up for him to kick the dope. So by the time he got in front of the judge, he kicked the dope. So my point
Yeah.
is, you gotta make a choice of you gonna fall into them voices and them demons in your head, or you gonna choose to be happy. This is just like me now.
Everyone don't have to agree with your opinion, but
I
are
ain't
they
saying,
hating? But are they hating or are they judging?
man, they in their feelings. That's what it is. They speaking when I hear somebody speak like that, they in their feelings, bro. That's exactly what it is. They in their feelings. They know they in their feelings. That's the problem. We
Ain't
gotta
that
get
what
out of
opinion is though, nigga? I mean, well, man, an opinion is a feeling.
Hayes. We gotta get out of it's a lot of
It depends on
things,
how you in your feelings though. Me,
bro.
I
It's a
ain't.
lot of
What you mean by in your feelings, like your type of situation, like what you talking about?
bro. I didn't been like for real. If you talking about going through something, I done went through some things, and I could sit up here and say, you know what, I'm gonna chill, cause my head, in my head, I was like, man, I ain't gonna never have
Like
a
that's life,
relationship.
man. That's
I ain't
life.
gonna. I know that, but my point is, I didn't let it stop me from continuing to do. Now I have my days, but at the same time, man, I'm just telling you, like when you get the this is the thing about it. I'm gonna just put it to you like this: when God bless you, despite of your circumstance, you supposed to be rejoicing. You supposed to be thanking Him. You
Especially when you
supposed to
free to
be
get up out your bed, man, and move around,
exact.
man,
Oh,
and man, and you
exactly.
healthy. Cause hold up, cause man, my people in the hospital right now. You know what I'm saying? And he down. You know what I'm saying? He got his good days
Yeah,
and his bad days. But to be honest with you, like I say all the time, man, if you ain't in jail, dead, or in the hospital, bro, and then you feeling good, what you got to be all mad about, or man, and what you out here just causing all this? You know what I'm saying, man? What you out here causing all this for?
exactly. If I can go through what I done went through and still
My
have a
people
smile
wish,
on
man,
my
he was
face,
out the hospital, man. He wish he was out the hospital, man, and back to
exactly.
normal and around family and seeing his family and his friends and all that again. But you laid up in the
Yep,
hospital for months, that make you think about the stuff that you missing and the stuff that how life is passing you by for real in the real way. Cause you gonna take it, man, when you actually living and you cool and you feeling good, you ain't even tripping about none of that.
exactly. You ain't even worried about it. And
I'm talking
I
about the
got
little
this,
small stuff, bro.
and I
I'm
can say,
talking about
I
the
can
small
say
stuff.
exactly
Especially
this.
since COVID going on. I mean, since that's going on in the hospital, you know how they got it like only one person could come see you for
Mm-hmm.
like that whole day. So it ain't no like no family coming, like no whole family finna come and all. Ain't no, you got one person all day.
At a time. You know
So
what
you
I'm
think if
saying?
somebody in hospital for months and then only could see one, you know what I'm saying? Like that
One
ain't like
person,
seeing your family.
your whole family being there with you, or you could be five. Used to be you could have as many people as you want to up in there. Everybody in there
You heard
packed
me?
in.
You heard
Uh
me.
huh. Oh,
But just that little small thing right there, when that's taken away from you, man, I guarantee you, man, you ain't gonna be so tough.
that's all I'm
Everybody
saying.
want to
So
be tough, man. Everybody want to be tough, bro. Like, man, you ain't gotta
hey,
be tough towards me. I'm the wrong one to
exactly.
be. I ain't the
I'm
one
your
who.
ally. I ain't your enemy. I'm your ally. So that's my point is that
Yeah,
we as
but then
black men.
again, man, some
Go
people
ahead.
like our way of showing love, and everybody ain't taking it the same way, man. We might, especially on social media, man, like that social media gets so much stuff misinterpreted because how people read and stuff, and then it's already like
They in their feelings
if you
about something.
well, I don't know, but I'm just saying like it's already like if you halfway mess with me anyway, if you halfway messing with me anyway, man, then your guilt gonna be built, man, and whatever I say, man, it's gonna trigger, and you gonna read that like as if I was on some rah rah stuff.
Hey man, look, I'm gonna just tell you
When really I'm not on no rah rah stuff. I'm just naturally, genuinely commenting as if I would, you know what I'm saying, on
in real
anybody,
life.
but just the way you took it, because you don't mess with me like that.
Exactly. But that just showed me that he never, you know what I'm saying? Like it's deeper than I can go in. But all I'm saying is, man, it's certain stuff
Yeah,
that
nah,
black
man,
men.
we ain't doing that. I
It's
don't
certain.
even we don't even know this person, and we ain't even trying to. I'm just saying that the fact that it
Yeah.
exists. The fact is always, man, when you around people, bruh, and you think you cool with somebody, and then until they show you otherwise, then I feel like you just move however you gonna move after that, and just move accordingly and move on, really, because
Yeah.
especially if it's not nobody in your core circle that you care about enough to even fix whatever you feel like going on,
No.
to even
All I.
correct and say, hold up, I ain't even finna respond on her. I'm finna call you. I'm finna DM you. I'm finna
Mhm.
I'm finna say, bro, what's going? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Like
It
them the
really ain't
people
that.
that, yeah,
It really ain't
yeah.
even that. But hey, I'm trying to tell you, it really
If you
ain't that
feel like with
important to
people
me.
that you can't do that with them, then why even care? You
Hey, I
laugh it
don't care.
off, okay? You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't.
Whatever.
We just talking about it because it's not
Yeah, I
just
know.
that person. I see it all around. I see it with Coyle Ray. Coyle Ray stay complaining about how people was hating on her and stuff like that. It's like your song bigger than your you know what I'm saying? I had a homegirl just that was just like her. She was a white girl though. But I had a homegirl that was just that remind me just of her. I miss, being around her in class and we be doing dumb little stuff like she be doing. And we would have fun and I just ain't never seen her again. So, I ain't seen her since middle school, but that was the homegirl for real, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, but she stayed responding to people hating. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay responding to people hating. And there's some other ones too. There's some dudes that be responding to folks hating, you know, and or it's like, bruh, if people know that they can pick on you, then they gonna keep doing it. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. And then two, just like that person was like, they don't, you don't know me, they don't know me either, cause I didn't change. You know what I'm saying? And I changed for the better because I feel like it's a lot of things, man, that we as black men need to come up off of. Hey, this the next topic. Black men, and especially the young guys that's listening to the sound of my voice, stop worrying about what people saying about you, what girls don't like you, what Negroids don't like you, and you know what I'm saying. Like, stop stop caring about this stuff and stop caring about it now because I'm gonna just tell you, in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, you're not gonna see none of them people unless it's on
Right.
social media or unless it's like a class reunion or if it's somebody that everybody messed with that died. Like this where I saw this person at.
But that's the
Like,
point though, Zone. How cool is you with somebody that you haven't seen in
but that's
over
what
10
even
years,
it don't even
over
matter. But
5 years,
here's
over
the point.
three
Here's
years?
the
I mean, like if you ain't seen somebody in a minute,
hey
like you
hey
can't really
hey Hey, we off that, man. I'm talking about the bigger picture here. The bigger picture is to the young men that's listening to this podcast and they listen to me, listen to Hayes when he dropping his quotes and gems and stuff too. Is stop caring about what people saying about you. You know what I'm saying? Cause if bro really was
Who is these
embodied,
people?
whoever it is, it could be you might not get love in high school, but you can get love in college. You might not get love in college, but you might get love when you get out of college and you get that
I
that job.
guarantee you, when your ass get out of college, nobody's caring about no popularity, none of that shit,
No,
unless you on social media
exactly. And then you
and
gonna go
unless
out
you
here.
doing something, unless you doing something that got something to do with the public. That's the only
Exactly.
line. This is the only line of fit. I mean, well, you got regular people out here that don't do music or don't do nothing they got to do with
No,
monetization of nothing. They just
nothing.
own social media, making posts and they popping, and they got
Hmm.
people commenting on their stuff. They not
Exactly.
argumentative. They not being argumentative, man. And when they make a post and that mug got 1,000 people in that mug going in about what they just posted,
Hmm.
I think that only just comes from artists and people who really, like people who really
Trying to
kind
come
of
up
like,
off of social media.
well,
Yeah.
So that's what
They
I
not.
no, but that's what, I mean I get it because that's not. I'm just trying to get to where you say people because it really,
Yeah.
I guess if you in
Cause
school
that's
then
what's
yeah,
going
but
on.
that ain't
That's what's
man.
going on. That's what's going on,
I
Hayes.
tell
And
my
then
kids, bro. I got kids, bro. So I tell my kids, bro, you ain't worried about what nothing nobody gotta say about you, nothing, man. You gotta walk with the confidence already that's in you, bro. And no, can't nobody join on me and make me feel sad. Can't nobody do nothing like you ain't finna punk on me. You ain't finna do none of that. You ain't finna
exactly.
treat me like no lame. You ain't finna do none of that.
Hmm.
Cause
When
you
you
gonna
walk in there,
notify when, cause they gonna notify when somebody trying to treat them like something. Cause I'm putting,
yeah,
because not only I'm gonna put them on game and tell them, but they got relatives too there who hip and who gonna come around, John on them, who gonna woo, and they gonna snap right back. So when they go to school, you ain't worried about no talking about a bully or talking about a nigga John or you in school and made you mad or sad.
exactly. So that's my whole
Or
point.
or you ain't understanding why the girl that man that you want ain't trying to holler at you.
You on to the next one.
You
You know
hear
what I'm
me?
saying?
You
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 on to
already
because
got hipped on to the game enough to where you already know how to navigate. Cause you got uncles,
exactly.
you got cousins, you got a daddy, you got your mama, you got
Grandpa.
grandparents, you got people who telling you the game
Yeah,
and who ain't letting you
yeah.
go
But
outside.
for the people who ain't got it though, like
But
I
for
didn't
the people
been.
who don't,
But that's we on here telling you. I'm on here telling you because I didn't been through it. I like Lynn Lewis. I didn't been through it. So my
ain't saying
point
like
is to y'all. Yeah, yeah. I stole that from Drake. But I didn't been through it. So my whole point to you is stop caring about it, man. If you dealing with some friends and they all they do is hate on you all day, they ain't your friends. Leave them alone. If you dealing with it, if you manage to deal with a girl and she ain't acting right, leave her alone. Don't care about how, cause like if you was like how I was, or like how this dude is, you still caring about some, you know what I'm saying? Uh, that don't have nothing to do. You could just do you. It's too
yeah,
many other women out here. It's too many other groups of people out here to be dealing with people that's gonna disrespect you and bully you and drive you to drugs and other stuff, or even out here in these streets. If you ain't trying to jump out here in these streets and you feel like, man, I got to jump out here in these streets to get these gals because that's what they like. That ain't the gals you even want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Focus on you. Get your mind right. Get your body right. Get your spirit right. You know what I'm saying? And then you avoid all of these things. When you focusing on you, you ain't got time to like. I'm gonna put it to y'all like this: if you can clean your room, clean your car, and for the folks that just got their own little spot, you cleaning your own little spot every day. You going to work and you working on your next move. It could be being on social media, being an artist, being your next degree or whatever the case may be. You ain't got time to worry about who messing with you or not, cause your whole day is full. Like when I start doing this full time, now I'm with my gay. I'm like, damn. But before I was sitting up here trying to figure out, man, how can I go kick it with these dudes, or how can I wrap my girl want to hang out? So no, you be a man to tell. Look, I got this going on. 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 And you just say, hey, I'm finna come through at this time, this day, or y'all come to an
No, that's
agreement.
why you gotta be like, cause me, I'm the opposite. I ain't caring really who I'm kicking it with like that. I kick it with myself and my family, but I ain't really trying to go outside of that and kick it with nobody for real, to be honest
But
with
hey,
you.
hey, we talking to the people that ain't got
Yeah, we
family.
talking to the people who ain't. Don't worry about trying to go kick it with no damn body. Shit, don't go do your thing. Don't worry about that. Go do whatever you gonna do, man, and then let somebody want to come kick it with you. Shit, man, let people call you and knock your phone down. Cause
Exactly.
man, we ain't trying to be on that. Cause shoot, you gotta let people gravitate towards you too. Like I ain't
Yep.
finna be the one chasing up behind people and doing all that.
Exactly.
I'm talking
Yep.
about
Learn.
in a way that it's a certain like I'm on some old I'm trying to find a friend. I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to be this.
Then you
Told
get
you,
around
bro.
them and
I
don't know
done
what
been
to
into
do.
them situations, bro. Man, let me out the car, bro. I'm finna go to the crib.
Yep.
Niggas like, I bet. Nigga, they go on by their business. Ain't nobody look down on nothing and say, that nigga wanted to get out the car. He nigga scared. Nah,
Exactly.
nigga, I'm me, nigga. I ain't scared of nigga to tell me get out the car, nigga. I ain't playing gangster.
Nope, ain't
If it's
got
something
to.
I believe in and go and do, nigga, then yeah, I'ma do it. But I ain't finna just get led into doing something.
Exactly.
But then
That
again, like if we just talking for the person who ain't never experienced nothing, and then when obstacles come their way, then man, and when you got people that you don't even know, or if you in school and got niggas that you don't even know trying to come at you on some more rah rah stuff, you gotta protect yourself no matter what's going on. So I don't even. I'm just saying, bro. As long as you protect yourself, bro, and stand up, and don't be no coward, bro, or don't be no punk, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. You can get ran over, man, or man, you gonna stand up for yourself, and or man, you gonna be somebody that who ain't gonna never quit, or man, never feel like that. That's the man. You might be broken down on your luck, but man, you still keeping some type of faith and say it's still nah, man. I'm good, man. I ain't gotta try to hit no lick. I'm finna go, man. Go find a job.
exactly.
I ain't even finna be on
Exactly.
that type of time. I'm finna go find a job, bro. Like nigga, that's cool. You ain't gotta do what you see your partner them doing or your people them doing. Nigga, that might be getting them bread right now, or they might be doing whatever they doing, but that's them. It might not work for you like
Yeah.
that. You might not make it out to be the big fish. You
Yep.
might not make it out to be big dog.
Mhm.
Everybody ain't got the same story, bro. Everybody
Yep.
paths to how they want to. They way of calling success is different. So whether you want to go to school to get it the right way or you want to get it the other way, man, shit, whatever consequence or whatever outcome is gonna be, is gonna be. Because at the end of the day, we all know how this life ends. But in
Yep.
between, in between, we gonna man do this You Ain't Lying podcast stuff, man, and hopefully, man, people could listen to it and get their look. Because everybody in this space, everybody in this space, man, is doing podcasts, man. What you think about that though? What you think about, man? I mean, I feel like it's a good thing now because everybody, man, figuring out, man, really now what you can do with these phones and man, and you can just give out information, man, on how you think about stuff. Because you've been doing this.
Man, man, I feel like, man, if the competition always gonna breed the competition is always gonna breed
Why is it competition though,
uh
and everybody got the same tools? I mean, that's just like a basketball. Shit, everybody can pick a
no it
basketball. Now listen,
but it
everybody can
is
pick a basketball up. Everybody can pick. everybody can pick the same tools up, but what's making it different? I mean, what's making it? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like some got to be different too, and that's speaking to people too that who don't know. Like shit, nigga, some got to be different, or everybody got the same tools. Ain't none of these tools different.
Yeah. But the reason why I say is competition is because it is competition because we want to be the number one podcast. Like I'm going to put it out right here. I want to have the number one podcast, the number one song, the number one album, the number one movie, and the number one book all at the same week. That's what I'm putting out there to the atmosphere, and the number one
Yeah.
stream. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't playing. You know, you want to be number one, and it's not for no. It ain't even competition against nobody else, but for me, it's competition for myself. That's the thing. The people that's great, they don't be in competition, but nobody but themselves. Like Drake is Drake versus Drake. You know what I'm saying? Now he
Mm-hmm.
could make it personal if he come on Friday surprise release next to Kanye, which would be, oh my God, that would be crazy. That'd be a crazy moment for hip hop because now you
I
don't
think
even see
Nas
Drake
go
coming.
dropping with Kanye though, ain't he? Or Nas gonna drop?
Man, Drake need to go ahead and drop on both of them. He need to drop a song of the whole album, another video, and come with a smash ready to go. And basically, and it makes it something to talk about. That'd be the biggest week in music right there. One number Drake be number one or number two, well Drake gonna be number one. So Drake be number one. You know what I'm saying? Kanye had his moment. Drake had his moment, and it'll be all good because it'll be something to talk about because he did because right after Kanye said what he said, you know what I'm saying? He had came out and said that the album was done on this Sirius XM radio show. So all I'm saying is to everybody, man, just
He did what?
keep your eyes open. He came out and said that the album was done when he had announced the
Can't
release
hear you,
date.
bro.
You can't hear me? What's
It bro,
wrong?
man, you got faded out. I don't know. I can hear you now.
Oh, what I was saying was as soon as Kanye announced that Donda was coming out tomorrow, right? He
Yeah.
said that the album that Certified Lover Boy was done on Sirius XM on somebody radio show. I don't know who it was, but he said that the album was done. So, you know, that's basically what I'm on is like, bro, go ahead and drop it. But it is competition because that's how not people,
I
but
don't know. I don't look at it as competition because I feel like man, everybody got the same tools, and it's just about what you do with it that make yours unique. Like what makes yours stand out from everybody who doing the same shit. It's just like shit cutting through the noise. Like who gonna cut through that mug and people gonna zoom in on yours, you know what I'm saying? And that's the debate right there. Man, you always be on talking about some. That's where that money and spending marketing dollars and this and that come into play. Because solely, you know what I'm saying, shit might happen naturally for people, but solely, man, people, man, might start doing what they doing, putting some money into it, and boom, you
yeah,
got the you got a horse in a race.
yeah. I feel I'm at a
It go hand in hand though. Actually, though, to be honest with you, marketing dollars and doing your thing go hand in hand. Cause you can just be doing
fact
your thing
fact.
all day
And
long, be doing your thing, and it's just never gonna reach what it need to. Cause ain't no money like getting spent. Like, and I ain't just saying like the little Instagram sponsors or the little Facebook. I mean, like, that stuff cool too. But
that leads
I'm
into our
talking,
next
man.
topic. That leads into our next topic, which is um spending money, not spending money, well being broke, not spending money and not going nowhere. Um and not going places will get you nowhere. So we gotta branch out and you gotta spend the money marketing, but you also gotta
But
go out here
being
and
broke
make
not
moves.
going nowhere. Being broke not going nowhere. So how you
Yeah,
gonna stay afloat? So how you gonna stay afloat? Meaning this, like people be like you can save, and that's cool, but you gotta maintain that. but you can lose all that, and that's just gonna always be that. Like when you just broke and just messed up and down bad, like that ain't going nowhere. You know
Yeah.
how people say like it be the saying like when people do like some time in jail and they be like, man, the streets ain't going nowhere. That's gonna always be that.
Hmm.
Like I don't care how long you go and come back, it's gonna always be that. You know what I'm saying? Like some stuff ain't gonna never change. So that's how like I look at being broke or just it's like shit that ain't going nowhere. But having money and doing things and that's the things that you gotta maintain. If it make any sense.
I was trying to see where you was coming from. Well, what I'm saying is,
No, I'm saying
uh,
I said it didn't make any sense. Like
yeah,
being broke, not going nowhere. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the flat
oh,
line right there. Like where you got to
you can
maintain
only
your
go,
money right now, bro. You got to maintain.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
talking
you
about like
got,
you got to keep working. You got to keep like you got to like because if you don't, bro, you gonna lose it. And
yeah,
that's on whether you blowing your money or you might have an addiction, man. Spending money on clothes, shoes, drugs, liquor. I don't know, girls. But if you spend all your money, you ain't gonna be able to do that.
yeah. You right. Yeah, you right. But that's, I mean, it ain't no. I kind of interpret that is nowhere to go but up. So you got to make sure you on your hustle, or you got to make sure you,
Yeah, but
like
you
you
could just
said,
stay
you
at a certain
maintain.
level too, though.
Yeah,
You could just stay
but
at a certain level.
yeah. Well, I'm trying to wrap my head
That's where
around
you
what you're
be
saying.
confused. What
No,
you
I'm
mean?
trying to, like, are you saying that, people need to maintain because we need to maintain, be able to manage or whatever what you got. So when you get to the next level, you don't blow it, or you just saying people just need to maintain what they got, cause or else they're gonna be broke. I mean that.
Well, my brother, you just said it. You just said it, both y'all. Double entendre, you. You just said it, both. You just said it. That's exactly what it means. I mean, you just said
Oh,
exactly
okay.
what it means.
Oh, okay. I
Unless
was
you want
just
me to
trying
give
to.
you, man, in the term. See, I'm trying to keep it PG for you instead of just saying, man, being fucked up ain't going nowhere, or like being
Yeah.
down bad and broke and fucked up and just feeling sad for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna always
Oh,
be
you
there.
just saying you saying staying there. That's, okay. Yeah, I get what you said now. Of course. Of course. Of course. I mean, and that go back to what I said earlier
So that's why I
about.
say read the next part of it. How you gonna stay afloat?
But that goes back to what I said earlier about people staying in a certain place. If you can come up out of that place of feeling sorry for yourself, because see the world, like you said, the world gonna keep spinning. The streets gonna be the streets.
Ain't nothing
The
stopping because your ass fucked up.
Yeah, it's stuck where you at. I see what you said now. Yeah, of course. Then that's basically tying in what I said about getting out your
That
feelings
ain't going
and
nowhere.
exactly. So you could make that decision to stay where you at, or you could make the decision to make the change and be happy. And that go with just being happy. Like you could be broke and be happy. I mean, you ain't gonna be probably as happy as a person that's rich, but I mean, well,
You can
actually,
be broke
you
and
might
be
you
happy.
yeah, you can't because we just got through saying that people be having everything and be miserable.
I don't know
Cause
who broke and happy, bro.
no, I'm saying you got people that's got it. What's up, Lawrence? You know what I'm saying? So, um, you got
What
people
up?
out
What
there
up?
though that's broke, that's happy. Like when you was a kid and broke, you was happy because your mama and them was taking care of everything. You know what I'm
Actually, that's
saying?
kind of like a false statement because
No, I'm not saying
how
like
can I?
I'm talking about
I'm just saying, like, how can I be a kid and be broke and happy when, as a kid, you don't even really have a concept of money? It's like as a kid, you don't even
exactly
know
what
what
money
money
is.
is. Like you
Yeah,
just know it's something,
you
but you're
know,
not really
sure.
grasping
But
on yet,
that's my
like
whole
what
point.
money
That's my
is.
whole. That's my
But as
whole
a
point, though.
grown adult, as a 18 and over type of person, or maybe
Yeah,
16 and over, like whatever the age is that is for you to start working, whatever the
yeah,
legal age limit. I'm like right
yeah.
up until then, that same year,
Or
whenever you
or,
turn that age,
or
that's
I'm
when
gonna
you should
say
start
this.
worrying
Like
about money.
I'm gonna tell you when like I'm gonna tell you when you how it is when I'm saying like when I was when I was 16, 17, 18, and I just started working before life started happening and everything else like that. 2021. I was working at the airport and I first started. It wasn't no big deal because I knew like I was saving money. It was, life didn't start happening yet. You know what I'm saying? It was still kind of staying in the same place. Now the life start happening. It's like you have to decide where you at that it's gonna get better. Cause at first I was so every day I was worried about some money, and I realized that money can come and go, but your attitude got to be, I'm gonna make it out. Your attitude got to be different. You know what I'm saying? Because the only way a person stay where they at, financially or even physically, sometimes. I done seen people, man, that have been broke down by cancer, bro. They kept a good attitude. They kept going to chemo. They kept pushing, kept fighting. And next thing you know, the very next thing you know, these people they cancer free, they healed just because they kept a good attitude, they kept a good demeanor, and they did the things that the doctor and everything. And then some things, God, just because they, you know what I'm saying, they stayed in a certain place or they stayed with a certain demeanor, God brought them on out of the situation. But
Yeah.
when you not happy in your heart, because the money could always turn over. Like I seen this chick said that she rather deal with a dude that's in the hood who ain't got nothing, who willing to work with her and get built up, than to get with a dude that's on his game with everything and on his business that could lose it all tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because the dude who got it, because I used to be like that. I used to be when I would talk to certain girls, and hey, you used to be on the phone with me when I used to tell you, man, dog, I don't understand why, you know what I'm saying, little shawty don't like me. I got this going on, this going on, this going on, this going on, this going on. I'm one of the top people at the job. Woo woo. You know what I'm saying? I turned it all around. Like people didn't think I was gonna make it. And
Talk your
then,
talk. That boy say at the
yeah,
job.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So people didn't think I was gonna make it, and then so
Stupid.
I'm thinking to myself like, but then life started happening. I had fell a little bit behind.
Yeah.
I then got hurt. Certain things happen. So that the attitude of the dude that's in the hood right now. Some dudes that be in the hood that be like broke and messed up, they always mad. They situation get worse. But it's some dudes in the hood that's like, I was watching PNB Rock. He was in jail. He said, man, I was finna get signed before I went to jail. When I get out of jail, man, it's on. The dude touched down and made that song with Fetty Wap Jealous and took off. Then he had what was it? That song, I'm selfish. Then he had Every Day We Live. Then he slowed down a little bit. But now he back doing his thing too. Like he still rocking Ice, still doing his thing. Wild Fan Lucci, or look, matter of fact, little baby. Little baby was like, man, I lost it all, went to jail. I ain't had nothing. He came back. He said, man, I got 100,000. The first week I came back home and I started rapping. And I couldn't even rap like that. That was Marlo and Pete. So it's all about the mentality that you have while you going through the struggle. You know what I'm saying? If you going through the struggle right now, and that's why I was saying earlier about people needing to get up off of certain shit. If you going through the struggle right now and your demeanor is happy, you're gonna attract people that's gonna come to you. People gonna attract that's gonna come to you. If you keep the faith, you put God first, and you just keep the right demeanor, your situation will turn around. You know what I'm saying? And you keep working, it's gonna turn around. But if
Yeah.
you keep complaining, bitching and moaning and being mad, you gonna fall right.
Right.
That's why I was trying to tell dude, like,
Man, come on,
you
man.
yeah, man, come on, get up off of that shit. It's certain things that black men need to get up off of, bro, and we need to quit crying about certain shit and just get it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the biggest thing right there. But you
Yeah.
sure right on that topic though. You said breaking bread with a certain few is key. Now, what you mean by that, hey?
Let me see exactly, because I don't think you even did no justice. Don't even. Let me see how you just read this stuff, man. Because I don't be. It's a
I
breaking bread
did.
with on. No, my nigga. Listen to this.
All right, go ahead, get it. I'm
breaking
over here.
bread with only
I'm
a
asking
no.
you.
Damn, nigga, listen. No, I'm just playing. Look, breaking bread with only a select few is best.
Oh, it's best. I said it's key.
Come
Nigga, I be
on,
reading this shit.
man. I'm a quit. See, boy, you supposed
I
to
no,
be. Man, I'm a,
no,
no,
see,
I'm
I'm
just
over here.
playing. Breaking
Hey,
bread with only a select few is best. Why is
it's
that,
best.
song?
Why is that? I asked you.
No, no. I'm asking you now because you didn't mess up the question and answer
Ah,
anyway. So now that I had to reiterate, I'm flipping it on you because I already know. So I
well,
want to
hey, I'm over here trying to.
and
I'm trying to get
and
into my
really we ain't talking. Look, and really we ain't talking to each other. Actually, we talking to the audience, goddamn,
to the
because we
audience. Yeah,
already
yeah,
understand
yeah.
what's going on.
My
But
bad, Hayes. I'm over here looking at
no,
the.
but
I'm
breaking
over
bread. No, listen
here.
though. Breaking bread with only a select few is that's self-explanatory, bro. But you can't always nigga. Money, bro, cause problems, man, with people, dog. I don't know what it is with money, bro, and people. But man, when you involve, man, money, whether with your friends or with certain people, bro, like the situation become weird sometimes. But I just
It
feel
sure
like,
do.
man, when you already like down with a certain little group, me, Zone, Kizzy, my other two partners, like we all, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, man, we can break bread with each other, which we have already, and it's like it ain't really no issue. It
Mm-hmm.
ain't no issue with us about nothing. If you need to get some shirts and go ahead and get them, boom, I got you whenever I see
Mm-hmm.
you. Or if we need to go ahead and you gonna pay for something to get our stuff on some more platforms, I got you when I see you. If you need it, I tell you all the
Mm-hmm.
time, bro. Man, if you need it, bro, let me know.
Oh yeah, I will. Shit.
No, I'm just saying, like that's what people gotta be on, man. And when you around your people, man, and y'all, especially when you trying to do a business with people. So it's like if you in the business with people, dog, or you might have your own little business going. At some point, it'd be all right, man, to let your people in on what you're doing. But you,
Yeah.
but
Some people
everybody
be.
might see what you're doing, might be making money, then they want to start coming in. But you know what I was thinking too just now, like man, it ain't nothing wrong with actually if people bringing you money, then man, I feel like, do you feel like when people bring you money, people should like slide you something for helping?
I feel like if you are breaking bread with somebody, or if somebody is your manager, right? And you've been breaking bread with this person. You know what I'm saying? Like this person helping you get to the top. So it's like Matt, it's the conversation about managers, right? If I didn't help this person that didn't know, let's just say the artist in St. Louis came to me, right? And I got the information. I know, okay, I could listen to their music. I could say, okay, we need to shoot the video like this so that we can get maximum effect. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
I know, like, if I could put the pieces to the puzzle to get y'all to the next level, right?
yeah,
And I take my 20%. Yeah, you might be coming with the bag. You might be coming with, you might have the racks on deck. I might just be working, but I know how to put it together. It's like Ice Cube. Ice Cube had a gob of money, right? And his
yeah,
homeboy Jinx helped him. Who was one of they was his DJ. You know what I'm saying? He would DJ for them. If Ren or or what was I trying to say? Yeah, if Ren, not Ren, but
he said
DJ
ran.
Yellow. I said Ren, MC Ren, but I was saying if DJ Yellow, right, or if Dre wasn't DJing, Jinx would DJ for him. You know what I'm saying? If something happened, they couldn't make it, or whatever. Or if Yellow wasn't available, Jinx would DJ for him. So Jinx, once he left NWA, he was his producer, his DJ, and was his producer and DJ for a long, 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 long time. I don't know if he died or they just cut ties or whatever, but the whole point of it was Jinx went helped him go get with the bomb squad. You know what I'm saying? And the rest is history. So my whole point is if Ice Cube held his nuts on Jinx like, bro, you just helped us out on a couple of dates and whatever, 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 and you ain't got no money or whatever, then, you know, where would Ice Cube be at? So that's my whole
Yeah,
thing. It's like, yeah, you should break bread. Cardi B. She didn't want to pay her old manager from KSR, the dude in the hood, right? That had helped her get
But
on.
should you expect
She
money
should,
from that person, or should you expect something from them, or should you just bring them 10, 15 customers? You,
yeah,
I mean,
hell
and
yeah.
then didn't expect. I mean, because you're just doing that naturally, just out of the love, and you want some people to shine, but you ain't really expecting nothing from
Nah, bro. If I'm bringing you people
them.
to
You
that's
a
what people
dog,
get it
dude.
wrong. It's like if you not finna use that to say, look, I help certain such and such some people over here, people gotta quit doing that, bro. Cause that's how they get messed over in the game. Like Soldier Boy did all them people a solid, right? And they all, as soon as they got a bag of money, they wasn't getting no money. Soldier Boy was paying for everything. They wasn't getting no money with Soldier. They was
But it paid
complaining.
off. Let me see, Gucci. It paid off for Gucci.
Well, see, Gucci was signing everybody. That's what Gucci learned from Waka Flocka and them.
But
He
he
didn't
still kept
sign
it
them
solid though. I mean, we talk about it, but I'm talking about from the Migos and Thugs and everybody else who was around him that he was let
He
go
signed
and
all
had
of them, Hayes, because he wasn't. He signed everybody that Gucci had. He signed
cool. I ain't
everybody
saying
that
that
he had.
no, I'm saying, but he kept it solid with them enough to where when he got out, it wasn't nothing for these superstars. Then when he got out to jump right, he jumped right back in the rotation with him.
Exactly. You know why? Because when he got jammed up, he was able to come back out and do his. He was able to come back out, and he had let them go. He signed them, but he let them go. He let them go. He let them get deals. He let them get opportunities that they couldn't get no that they had came their way. You know, Pee Wee Longway, he just let go. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah,
and you see what happened. They all flourish and they all remember that because hey, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good because you know why? You know why? It's because he broke bread with them and he believed in them.
yeah,
You know, so if I believe in somebody and I bring them along, and if I help them along, then you know what I'm saying? I kind of I'm not saying I expect nothing, but it's like I wouldn't do nothing for nobody for free unless I knew okay, I'm gonna use this as a part of my resume. If you interning for a company or something like that, or you helping somebody and you know you can be able to use that as a bridge to help you get some more bread, you know what I'm saying? We talked about that off air. It's like you gotta sometimes you do gotta do stuff for free to get yourself in the door to where you can go and do something else. It's
yeah,
like Diddy said when he was with Andre Harrell that he was in the mailroom when he started off. He said, I'll sleep the floor, I'll do whatever it is I gotta do to be near you and learn this game. So that sometimes you gotta do that, and sometimes with certain people, if they got certain connections or they moving around and they moving and grooving, you got to go and you got to get in bust, you got to take whatever opportunity that you see that you can get, you know what I'm saying? What was I finna say? Like you got to take advantage to the opportunities, and then you learn from the experiences. But if you can't pivot that into something that you're doing, unless you already papered up. Now, if you trying to come up and you over here trying to do some stuff just to get in some folks' good graces, then just so they can say, oh, because I didn't did that. I didn't help people like producer homies and stuff like that. I was screaming their name and telling people to go mess with them and sending they beats and sending they
yeah. But
YouTubes
just
and
because
sending
you were doing it didn't make it special because it was probably a gang of other people doing it.
exactly.
I mean, I'm just saying, like in the bigger picture of things, man. You got to think just because we bigging people up and sharing their stuff and talking about what they got going on, don't mean. I mean, if we ain't the only one doing this. And then not only so, even though we doing it, what make us so special that we doing it? Because if we ain't got more than what they got, ain't nobody like really tripping unless they just rock with you like that.
But that's
Ain't
all I'm
nobody tripping
saying.
off you sharing their stuff. So ain't nobody tripping off us, you, whoever sharing their stuff solely. If they, what I'm saying, unless they really rock with you like that, or unless you got more to gain than them.
And that's why I said that you everybody needs to go.
He
and
told us
get
everybody.
you for real.
And he
Everybody
gonna get
needs to
rid.
go and go get your own bag first.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to go make sure they in position before you what they tell you on the plane. If now unless y'all coming up together and you go over there and you say I'm just telling you because I done did it on a couple different occasions and it don't and if you gonna do it, you gotta do it out the goodness of your heart. You got to do it out the goodness of your heart. You got to do it out
Genuinely.
the good. Yes.
You
And
got to be genuine.
you can't be expecting nothing in return. You just gotta do it genuinely. And then if that person wanna reward you later, then cool. But you can't come back talking about some man, you know I did this, then the third from you and because you're gonna even if it's true, you're gonna look like a hater.
Yeah.
Even if it's true. Like you're going to look like the biggest, slickest hater, and
And
nobody's
that's
going to
mind people,
respect
man. I know it might seem like, man, we just cramming a whole bunch of talking to this shit, but man, people got to think, man, we coming from all aspects because I make music. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? First off, and then I'm talking about real life mixed with we talking about real life mixed with music and stuff like that. So it's almost intertwining with each other.
you.
Really,
Exactly.
that's what it's doing. Really, entertainment world and real life is intertwining with each other because everybody living on the social media space. You know, like man, my kids them they all on TikTok, they all on Triller, like like they all on YouTube, they all on
Mhm.
Twitch, they all on woo woo, like everybody on everything, man. So I just feel like man,
Yeah.
it's just that time, man, that everybody doing something with this stuff. Like even the regular people, even the person who don't do nothing but go to work and come home, they sitting on their couch on what's the app what to where man and they can just do like the little voiceovers and stuff, like the little funny little voiceovers. I know I'm talking about TikTok, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They making a killing like they on TikTok popping.
Yep.
They
And
popping
you
on
know what's
TikTok just
funny?
from recreating little scenes and just doing little voiceovers and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's funny though?
What?
The people that ain't trying to do something, they just doing it. They be popping before the people that's trying to do it.
Ooh, fact. You ain't lying.
So that's what I'm saying. It's do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah.
Shout out to Yoda. Rest in peace, Yoda.
We don't try, we do.
Yeah, he remember he said that he was like he was talking to Luke. He was like, "You gonna either lift your ship up or you gonna stay here." And he said, "Do or do not." He was like, "Yoda, I'm trying." He said, "Do or do not." There is no trying. If you can't lift this ship up, how you think you gonna go beat Darth Vader? You know.
Yeah.
So that's all
No,
I'm saying
that's
is,
real.
man.
That's real though. The people
You
who don't
know.
be trying be the people who make it, you know what I'm saying? Make it before the people who be solely trying to make it,
Yeah.
purposely trying to make
Yep.
it. You almost got to do this with no effort. I mean, not
Yep.
with no effort, but you got to do it almost second hand, almost second nature. You got to just
Fact.
be in you and not on you.
Fact. You ain't
Okay.
lying, hey. You is not lying.
Another
You know.
classic.
So let me ask you this question. Um, so Boosie, we was saying earlier, man, dude got his Instagram taken back down again. Um,
Thanks for everybody who tapping in too with us, man. And we appreciate y'all. You ain't lying podcast. Y'all know what it is. I just wanted to say that real quick. Was on what you were saying
um, what was I finna say?
about
So
Boosie.
yeah, man. So Boosie, so with Boosie, right? He pretty much, he lost his what you call
Instagram.
it? Instagram again. So how do you feel? Let me ask you this question, man. How do you feel about um Boosie getting his Instagram deleted because he was trying to basically say equate the baby what the baby said to what Lil Nas X was doing, and we not had to go into what he said, but he got deleted. So I just want to know from you, like, do you feel like instead of him begging for his Instagram back, should we just go and make our own social media platform? Because I just feel like if
If you
we
got the
made our own.
resources to, of course you should make your own. And is other ways of just doing it. Just either go to another platform or make your own platform. You can have your own www dot. You can have your own .com though. You feel me? And or you could just go to another platform. Cause you just said it, man. If you don't own it, bro, we ain't controlling nothing. It might be somebody on there doing way more than you doing, but just cause you probably popping or something like that, yours gonna get flagged all the time.
Hmm.
Sometimes being popping ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like you popping, but the person who ain't popping, they can say whatever they want to say on their page. they can,
And
they
do
ain't getting their
whatever they gonna
page,
do.
they ain't getting their page flagged right now because they ain't popping. They can talk
Yep.
about whatever they want to right now. They can just slander whoever because ain't nobody watching.
Yeah. Basically.
So as soon as you got people watching you and people are all on you, that's when it's gonna happen. People gonna start reporting your stuff. Your stuff gonna start getting took down. They gonna start tripping off what you're doing. All that because you pop. So in some way, and you're gonna have to censor yourself a little bit. And that's what I say about the baby because he apologized too.
Yeah,
Well,
he
I don't
said
know.
he was gonna stand. He said he was gonna stand on it though. Hey, he said
Yeah,
it was war.
but he knows the business, and he probably just did it just to be doing it, and he probably didn't even do it. He probably just, I mean, I don't know. They'll
He said
figure it
he was
out.
gonna.
Because for me, I just feel like it already wasn't what they made it out to be. I just feel like he was just saying it just for people to get their phones to put up. It's just the choice of words he said.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
I still didn't put the two together as that what he was saying.
yeah, I'm still in favor. Until black, to I feel like until black men, and I don't mean this to be disrespectful to nobody, but I'm saying until black men put their resources and their money together, and we can start canceling people, or we can start doing whatever we gonna do. Like I said, not directed towards those people, but until we get our money
But
together, and
they can cancel him, but we can't cancel them.
well, I mean, we can this is the thing about it.
We
We
shouldn't be
cancel
canceling nobody to be honest,
no
but because
no,
it's kind of
but
silly and lame anyway. But I'm just saying, like in
yeah,
the fact of how can we just let them
because they got
bully,
the money though. Hey,
cancel?
because they got
I get where you
they
was
got the
going with it,
money.
trying to say until we get the
No,
resources and money behind.
no, I'm saying the baby wouldn't like it. All it would have took is that the baby went out there. He did what he did, right?
Yeah.
He went out there and he apologized. Somebody pulled his coattail and say, "Man, go on out there and apologize." But if we own Rolling Loud, if we own Palooza, if we don't own nothing. So they'll go back to what I've been saying on the pod for the longest time, is that until we own something. What up, Fly? He said facts. Everybody, shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. Everybody hit the like button, subscribe, follow wherever you watching that, Facebook, Twitter, uh, YouTube.
Twitch.
Until we own it, Twitch, you know what I'm saying? I said Twitter, Twitch. Until we own it, we don't run it because they own all the record labels, all the production studio, the movie producing, the movie companies, all the
Mm.
streaming services, all the festivals.
Okay, well, what
Like,
about working towards that, man? What about we still got to work towards that? You can't
you
just
right,
skip past working towards it. I mean, man, so man, there got to
you
be that
right.
time where until we own it, yes, but until until we gonna until it, we gonna keep going. And we gonna
They
keep
say
doing whatever
auntie.
we've been doing, standing on. Right, you heard me. We gonna stand on whatever we gonna stand on, bro.
But
It's
they ain't
all
gonna stand
good.
on the hay because they gonna want their bread. I'm a we wanted some folks to come up on. We gonna post the stream yard in the chat for everybody, man. So if y'all wanna hop on, here's your chance. Hold on right quick. Let me see if I can post this link right fast. Go ahead. There we go. Boom. So now it's in the chat for everybody. Y'all can click on that link and come on in. Um, but yeah, that you're right. We gotta work towards it, but we gotta do it now. We gotta buy the clubs. We need to go find us an empty football stadium and take that mug over and reposition that into a fairground or somewhere we can have our own festival. I mean, hell, Drake got one. Shoot, OVO Fest. He ain't had it because of quarantine, but Drake had one. Tyler the Creator got one. Camp Flognaw. You know, it's a couple. Mike Tyson got one. You know, he got the hot boxing fest or whatever it's called. It's a
Dude.
couple people that's got it. Yeah, he do. He had it in 2019. He was gonna have it again in 2020. You know, cancel culture is they cool with talking about black on. Okay, yeah, I put that up there. Fly said cancel culture month. They cool with music talking about black on black violence, female degrade WAP, supporting drugs and robbery. That's okay, and it won't get canceled at all. You're right, but see, if it wasn't cool, if we got together and said that that music ain't cool no more, like they did back in the 90s, and we forced everybody to be creative and be positive, like white folks do, then we wouldn't have dope dealing, dope slanging music. But because the dope boys got the money, they want to talk about that. They want to talk about it, and we stay listening to it too. You know what I'm saying? We be on the game back in the back, in the background. Pooh Shiesty, Lil Durk, Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah.
selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards to Gucci Man swing my dough.
Hell
and,
no.
and smash somebody they mom off of that. But never mind. That was
Oh,
yeah. She fronted on me. But
you a fool.
lesson learned, table turn. But I'm just trying to tell you, that's just how I go. That was in my younger days though. That was when, I was on demon time. We on God time now. But my point is this. When that Gucci man was on, I was on fire. I said I was gonna make $100. I made $300. So my whole point is until we get people like Chris SJE, Mega Ran, my boy Trey Casanova,
Yeah.
KV the writer, who else is like Maestro Frio, you know what I'm saying? People like that ain't talking about what everybody talking about. Then Smino get a little bit bigger. We can talk about different things and different like Chance the Rapper came out with an album that was straight up positive and everybody hated on. When Chance the Rapper was kicking, he was still sipping lean and doing acid and doing whatever he was doing, but he was coming up off of it. He was like, "Look, I'm coming up out of it." But when what was it, Brand New Day or whatever, did anybody want to hear about him being married and being happy and getting back with his girl and changing the hood and still being a little channel from 79th or whatever? They ain't trying to hear that shit. They want to hear you don't want no problems with me. You're like they want to hear that. They want to hear him talking about how he's smashing 3, 4 chicks on the balcony. Like they want to hear that.
I bet.
That's what makes money. Rappers selling their soul for a check and destroying their own community. That's why I listen to
You
rappers
ain't
like
selling your
Cole and
soul,
Crit.
man. What the rapper selling their
He-
soul for it. The
Yeah,
rappers like that. Yeah. Facts.
nice. Yeah,
Facts. But for me though, I feel that statement, but I listen to everyone he just named too. But I also
yeah.
listen to the other stuff too as well. I can't even stunt to you. I
Yep.
also listen to 42 Doug now, and 21 Savage and Future. I listen to that other stuff too, cause we need that. I got a balance, and I also listen to Minnie Riperton. I also listen to
The
jazz music.
Temptations.
Right, like I listen to
Sade.
all music. I listen to it all. You feel me? It ain't just one
Mm-hmm.
genre of music I listen to. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I mean. That's what needs to be said too. Like we need to let people expand their mind. Like even with my kids, I don't just listen to rap, 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 trap, 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 boom,
All
bap
day.
all day, boom,
All
bap
day.
all day,
All day.
rappity rap, 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 rappity rap.
Yeah.
I ain't just listening to that all day neither. So they gonna
Yeah.
hear me listening to some Anita Baker. They gonna hear me listening to some Mays and Frankie Bell. Cause that's what I was raised. My father and them used to listen to that.
Yeah.
My
You're the
mother,
one.
my mother and them used to listen to that.
Everything.
Right. So,
Yeah. I'm gonna
and
pull
then
up
I'm
on
also
my phone.
so we also got to expand and just don't stay in this bubble of that type of music because that's where it comes in your soul at, and that's where it comes
Mm-hmm.
on. Like it's taking over your psyche.
Mm-hmm.
Man, did you ever snapping, bro?
Yeah, you had got me in. You had got me in that mode. Hey,
Man,
that's what we gonna ride. That's what me and Loopy gonna ride down to ATL to. You're the one. It's gonna be number slow jams.
yeah, yeah.
8 hours straight. Well, no, we can't do it. I don't know if we can do that. We're gonna have people. Well, never mind. Never mind. Let me shut up.
See,
Let me
no,
shut
see,
up.
man, you got to do a balance. You got to do maybe 3 hours of this, 3 hours of that. You got to make it a balance, bro. Because going down there, man, you're gonna be amped. So, man, you're gonna be turned up. Then, man, by the time you're there, you might want to end it off on a slow jam note.
Yeah, yeah.
Music is an emotion, bro. Music is like a part of everybody's life, man, and that's why I feel like if you just consume yourself. No.
All
Hell
right. Go ahead.
no.
Hey, keep going. My bad.
Hell no. I'm just saying, bro, music is an emotion. Music is an emotion.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Damn.
They fighting over their hey.
You silly.
Who
No, yeah, yeah.
who winning? I'm taking bets. I'm taking bets.
Man, you silly, man. But I just feel like, man, and when you
Ah,
consume yourself in certain music, man, that's just the vibe that you get, man. That's just the vibe that you get, because music is just like the second heartbeat to everybody. Like, man, everybody, whatever we doing is music involved. Every day, all day. You can't tell me it ain't not no day you ain't hearing nothing, no music or nothing. It just depends on what you wake up to and what you go to sleep to.
hey,
If you wake up to the rah rah, to the violence, that may be what your spirit on. Well, not all the
yeah.
time, because it may just be what type of music you choose to listen to. You
You
might
might
be
get
going to go work.
I
Hey, look, right, you
work
going to
out.
work at your 9 to 5, man, and you bumping the most gangsterest song or the most nerdiest song.
Yeah. You know, whatever gets you up in the morning, man. You might listen to some church music in the morning.
Right.
You know, it don't even matter. It's just what you listening to, what you on, and what you
Yeah.
trying to be on. You know,
Yeah, and guess what? And sometimes it's all right to not be on nothing, just to just ride with nothing on.
exactly. Just chill. Shoot.
He said, just chill.
Yeah, man. I mean, sometimes, man, I just be sitting like I sit back in the chair, or I go out and take a drive, let the window down, man. I don't be having nothing on. You know what? And I was just thinking about it, man. Like it kind of made me reminiscing on the times recently. Like, shoot, I might even go do that now. Like, I go over on the south side, man, and just pull up somewhere. I might give me some Andes, or I might give me some canes, or I might go stop and give me some gramophone, man, and I pull up and I just reminisce about certain stuff, man. I remember I did that, man, when I first got my spot and we stopped going on the south side for real like that. I used to
Yeah.
go drive over there on Cherokee, man, and just after I get my food and just hang out, just sit there and not even get out my car. Like I went over there, man, and it was just, I go downtown and
I
pull
for
up at
sure
the
have been
city
over on
market.
Cherokee. Yeah, yeah. The roll pad is like, damn, bro. I remember going up to the master pizza and getting his
Master
master
Pizza,
pizza.
man, Master Pizza, dog. Shout out Master Pizza. Like for real, man. Like different stuff like that, man. Like it was just you reminisce on them times, bro. Like I ride through my old hood sometimes and reminisce, ride past my old schools and just ride, bro. Sometimes, man, just like shoot, you could get on that road and just ride, like going up there to Cincinnati for my mother-in-law's funeral, bro. I remember going up there as a kid. I didn't go there as much as my nieces and nephews did, but I would go up there, man, and like the whole neighborhood changed. I'm like, dang. And as a grown
Yeah,
man, you go back, it's like, shoot, I might go up there and visit my sister-in-law, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more, because she up there by herself. I might just go, just might call my brother-in-law and say, hey man, fly down here and drive with me to we just drive out there and go check on her or something and just talk and chill and vibe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe my nephew will come or something. We make it just a guy's trip, you
yeah.
know. So it's just the journey. Like I remember coming back, I was like, oh man, like it was just that time to be on that road and just clear your mind, and especially in the city, man. I post up and I be like, dang. I remember like, and that's why I was saying kind of alluding to earlier too, man, is about being happy in your life. You don't want to. It could be your last day today, and you mad or you depressed about something, man. We got to start being happy living life, bro. I want to like. That's why I felt like Playboy Cardi was saying die lit because you know what I'm saying. We need to go out happy. You know what I'm saying. God don't want us being here being miserable, and look at what He created. Look at this the beautiful earth that we own, different places we can go to and see and everything like
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
we gotta, even if you in the hood, man, I ride through the hood in this certain like I used to growing up, I used to hate the hood, bro. I ain't even gonna front to you. I felt like because I on my block I was on Euclid and Holdermont, man, it was always some needles and some some damn broken glass and blunt wrappers and condom wrappers and you know what I'm saying? Like
See, I never looked at that like that. I just looked at that like they just part of being in the hood.
yeah, I mean, it was when you if you was on Hold'em and track coming up, it would have scored you because I seen some stuff I shouldn't have seen, bro.
You know
I
where I'm from
see.
over in Welton?
Uh, no, not in Weston, on north towards the north side, towards Central West End, where
Oh,
it was
okay.
hopping at, like, and around the corner on Martin Luther King, where that was the stroll right there. Like, you just like it's just stuff that you would have seen, like. I remember being 13 and this lady pulled up, man. You could tell she was off of it, bro. And just you could just look at it, and you just felt like my whole spirit just broke. Like I'm like, this could
You
be
can
somebody's
clearly tell the
daughter.
difference though from the county and the city though for sure. And
Oh
at a
yeah,
third point, I don't know now. Now it's like that in the county, like the city now.
damn
Back
near. It's
then,
just one big ass city.
back a couple years ago for sure, you can tell the difference between the county and the city. But now, not so
Now,
damn near now.
boy,
It's damn near now. Now it's like I don't know.
boy, once you hit, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's like once you get down there to
Let me see.
like 270, that's where it changed
Well,
over at.
just say this. I thought you about to say, see, you right, but I thought you about to
270 and
say,
70. When 70 and
now listen,
270
listen.
meet,
The correct term is once you pass that river, once you go past that circle, nigga, quit playing like
no, not
that
even a
circle,
circle.
that
I'm cutting
circle,
the
yes sir. Once you go past that circle, boy, that Riverview circle, boy, that's the everything to everything, boy. Which way you going? Because
yeah.
either way gonna take you, boy. That's the octopus right there. which
Yeah,
leg you going through? Because you going the county, you going the city, you going halfway, you going both. Like, because you know it's a part where it's like city and county. Like, you're like
yeah,
a
east
little bubble.
side.
Hey, it'll take you there.
Yep, it'll take. But all I'm saying is like, no, I'm talking about from South Kings Highway and what's this street over there? So from South Kings Highway back, uh, like the end of South Kings Highway, right? Where Kings Highway run out at, over to uh 270 in Lindbergh, right? And
Yeah,
everything past that point, from 270 in Lindbergh, from south, from there, like it's almost like a diagonal, like it's almost like a slanted line. You know what I'm saying? And you from there all the and then on 170, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a triangle from down there, one up 170 to 270, and then 270 in Lindbergh. Everything on that other side of that triangle, on the outside of it, is like the hood. That's where the hood is now, basically. You could draw all the way because the county is mostly black people, mostly black people. You know what I'm saying? You got a
well, the
handful of white
county
people there.
all man.
That's what I'm saying. No, it's still white people out here in the county, like Florissant, Hazelwood. You know, it's still white people out here now. But
You talk about
it's
Hazelwood past Limburg though, like
yeah,
past Florissant though, nigga. We talking about
flash past there, Florissant,
and
certain
it's black
areas in
people out there
Ferguson.
too heavy too. It's black people. No, Ferguson for sure got a lot of white. Uh, yeah, Ferguson.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. But it's more black people than ever. When I go into these stores, it's mostly black people.
You
Like
talking about
certain
working in them?
stores,
Working in them?
yeah, yeah. Like it's like mostly black people, and then it's like
Where at?
certain stores. Yeah, every store you go into, bro, is mostly unless you talking about the
No, it ain't,
mechanics,
man. Because every store where
GameStop,
we stay at is owned by. Oh, okay. Where you talking about
yeah.
an actual
Oh, up
store?
there. Now down when you get down is either black folks or Arabs. Excuse me,
Man,
Arabs and
man, no,
Chinese
you
people.
didn't, bro. Man, no,
I
you
had to correct
didn't,
myself before
dog.
they
No,
corrected me.
you didn't.
Yeah, yeah, I had to correct
Man, I ain't
myself
even finna
before
mess
I
with you
wrecked
like
myself.
that, dog. No, you didn't
Yeah,
say that. Man, you
yeah,
alright.
I
It's
had
just like a
to.
nigga. It's just like somebody finna say Nick, and then gonna switch it up and say, yeah, yeah, man. Like, yeah. Oh, you could have called me a nigga, huh? You was a wild boy. But you know,
I'm
man, I
just
feel you
saying,
though.
but man,
No,
it's just
but just to sum that up, I get what you're saying that it's just certain demographics, man, of the landscape that we own. So man, if you understand that, then man, then you can pretty much choose where you want to stay, and you know, like, hey, because it's certain parts you know, like, hey, if I go over here, I might be the only black guy. You gonna wake up with some spray paint on your garage door with
that's
some with some
that's some spray
slander.
paint. He said
They
some
gonna
spray paint.
they gonna spray paint on your garage door or
Ah,
some type of slur, man, because they don't want you they don't want you in their neighborhood. They don't want you here. And
man,
you know it's gonna be some neighborhoods where you gonna hear them ambulance and them gunshots all night.
all night, bro.
And you
Boo,
gonna
boo,
hear
boo,
them.
boo,
Hey,
boo,
look,
boo.
look. And you gonna hear them Hellcats and them track hawks all night.
For real, all night, bro. I look. I'm gonna
uh,
say this. I'm gonna say when I was living in St. Anne, bro, it was the most peacefulest time because them police didn't play. They be on everybody.
Man, they don't play over there. Boy,
They
people know
don't.
that for sure. But people be
Boy,
scared going through there.
it was the most peaceful, bro. Cause, bro, I could sleep at night. I missed that little area over there, man. Off of Saint, shout out to St. Charles Rock Road, man. Everything you want. That was like the mini Lindbergh. Everything you want is up on St. Charles
Wasn't
Rock
it?
Road.
Ain't it though?
They got a Jersey Mike's over there. Uh, uh, Popeyes is over there now. They put a Freddy's over there. Oh, They just opened up the Freddy's over there now. I'm like, damn,
They open up
damn,
what?
bro. Freddy's right around the corner. Yeah, from where I was at. Shoot.
Freddy's.
Yeah, man. Shoot. Bro. I like you don't know what you got until it's gone, bro. Cause I think about it all the time. I don't be tripping off of it like I used to. But
About what?
2019, if 2019 I had stayed down and not, been on the foolishness I was on or doing what I was doing, and still been over there, cause boy, where I'm at now, boy, is do 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 do.
that
What I'm trying to tell you, you know,
that boy said it's
ambulance
going
coming
back.
down, bro. I can't tell you how many streams, bro, you done heard.
That boy said
And
it's
then
gonna be easy.
and all day.
I
I'm trying to
mean,
tell you.
man, but hey, that's the price of staying where we stay. Cause guess what? Cause if you're staying out in Frontenac, if you're staying out in Ladue, what? I guess you ain't gonna hear nothing.
You ain't gonna hear a damn thing. You gonna hear your thoughts. But
You
we
ain't
need
gonna
to
hear
buy
nothing.
back the hood though, man, and show these folks that well, we own the hood and we show these folks the way, and then they start seeing like, okay, you ain't gotta be a dope boy or
You buy back
pimp
the
or
hood. Do you supposed to still stay in the hood when you buy it back? I'm just
yeah, you
no.
can if you're not flossing on people. You can buy back the hood and be
I
in the hood and don't
mean,
nobody know. Because don't nobody know who the white man is who own it or the other person is who own it. The dudes that's in the stores that we go to now, we don't they don't own it. They working for somebody, and you may never ever see them. Now I didn't seen them. I ain't gonna tell you why I didn't seen them, but I just seen them. You know what I'm saying? And I know you didn't seen some of them too, hey.
unless you just comfortable, man, and where you at, man. People ain't really comfortable with living how they be living, man. Cause I got family members too that stay in the city and stay in little rough areas and little rough parts, and they live in a certain way. Nigga, you think if they ain't have a better way to get up out of their situation, they wouldn't. I mean, they
I,
would.
I think it is a better way. It's just everybody. I think the method we could use to get out the hood really come from just staying down. I feel like if we went and bought everybody sold their houses right now or got
See,
up out their
man,
leases and we bought one big old house and everybody we paying everybody debt off first and then this person we stacking our money up, right? So everybody chipping in. You know what I'm saying? Cause see the Mexican people do it, the Asian people do it, the Arabian people do it,
man, we
and
say
that's
this
how
all the time, man, and everybody know this, man. But for us and our people, we ain't doing that.
we should though. That'll solve 98% of the problems that's going on. But your mama want to have her house. Oh, your mama want to have her house and shit, and your grandmama want to have her house. Everybody paying it,
Yeah,
and then we gonna have to move in there anyway when somebody gets sick. So unless you're gonna put them
right,
in a nursing home, so
right.
shit, you might as well go ahead and everybody move into one big ass house and or and everybody stack their money up and we get everybody into a good space. And I'm telling you, and then we do it. Then we go for the youngsters. We buy them a house. Like we get like like my nephew. Like they doing. Well, I ain't gonna put what he doing, but I'm just saying like. When you get a group of people together that's roommates and shit, and everybody stacking their money up, and everybody going to work, and everybody going to school, and ain't nobody like shouldn't nobody have no debt for real like that. Everybody car should be paid off.
But do you think
You know
by
what I'm
everybody
saying?
doing the same? Well, I don't know, cause that's why I say, cause sometimes I be thinking like, but I just kind of just said this myself earlier, so I can't really question it, cause I was about to say everybody doing the same thing, but do you think that make it harder? Like yeah, like, but then again, to also answer it to say yeah, like everybody got to find out what makes them unique and shit like that, but that still don't make it easy. Just because you
No, but
unique and different, it's still gonna be a struggle and it's still gonna be a
oh yeah,
grind to get whatever
but if
you
we
doing off the ground.
you right, but if we was all together, it wouldn't be that much of a struggle. It'd be like because that's why I've known
If
people
we
that it
all
came.
pushing for one common goal, yeah, I feel you because
Yeah,
we didn't watch like we said before on the pod, man. Like We didn't watch your local uh Chinese restaurant around the corner. We didn't watch them the kids in there grow up as kids, and then now they standing behind the cash register, and you know that they done went to college and all that, and you think that they ain't did it from this spot. You think they ain't paid for their kids to go to college from this restaurant?
Hmm.
And ain't none of us in here.
Exactly.
But
But even
that's just
still, we
service.
could do
That's
that.
a service though. But what can we service though? What can we service? Not
I
us, but
mean,
what can we as a whole as black people got to service? Because we know what they got to service. They
we
know
can
what
have
they got to
our own.
service. Shoot, they got dreams, man. We know more of them. Shoot, they can come up and say they finna go own a nail salon, or they finna own a line of liquor stores, or they finna.
Well, we could do it. We could do it, but black folks just want it to be immaculate service. But before I get to that, she said, buy a big old property, build a giant house, everybody stays in the house, no leaving. That's what I told my mom. Yeah, that's fact.
No,
But
hold
you,
on. You
but
said no leave. Oh, you can yeah, like no leave.
yeah, the house, you just turn that mug over. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the whole, what I was finna say is too, the reason we can have our own nail salons and hair salons and stuff like that, but see, everybody don't nobody wanna see the next man winning. Like we got that Willie Lynch syndrome bad, hey, where everybody is mad that the next person is eating, or the next person is winning, or the next person is shining. You know what I'm saying? So it can't be like back in the day before, that was before integration. But now, if we get back to doing that, it'll be all good. It'll be all good. You know what I'm saying? We won't have to worry about, we open our own auto mechanic shops, our own liquor stores, our own grocery stores, and we get back to that. That's what we need to get back to. Everybody want to be a dope boy, a killer, a shooter, a twerker. You know what I'm saying? Stripper, OnlyFans. Like we got a rapper. Shoot, you know.
Yeah.
That's why the same intensity that I put into this, I put into my job,
You just
and I'm gonna
saying,
keep
man, we
going.
gotta let them know. You just saying too that, man, that we gotta let them know that there's other options out there.
It is, but we got to show them too. It can't be just letting them know. They got to come into this world going to Mr. Leroy's market. We got to go to Mr. Larry's gas station. We got to see that. We got to see that stuff again, because kids only going off by what they see. If they see their mama and them having kids and with about three different dudes, and the daddy got three different baby mamas, and he trapping out his grandmama kitchen, then that's what he gonna go do. He gonna go, if he his partners out here, if everybody in them gang banging because they trying to get some females, or if the girls over there, if they see somebody twerking
Well, it's just a
and then they get
lifestyle.
to twerk, yeah, yeah, but shoot, we gotta get to a different lifestyle. That's why I
Yeah.
like being different. Hey, I don't like following the crowd and doing what everybody else doing, because you know, like I'm different. And then even with the between the nerds too, because see, the nerds be on that same thing too. We all work regular jobs and we not on the ratchet shit. But yeah, you do. The girls gonna get up and twerk. We just playing video games in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
we we the girls still like to get down on the floor. You know what I'm saying? We just she might have a Naruto costume on. That's the difference. And I'm even different from that. Like I ain't gotta sag my pants or do none of the dumb shit. And we we just be on it, man. That's all. Like I'm just saying, I like being different. Hey, I just like being different. I used to hate it, but now I love it.
Well, I
But yeah,
always embraced it, man. Even from back then, when I was when we making music in the living room. So I always knew then that, man, like, man, what we doing ain't the normal. But I'm cool with it. I'm cool with being different, man, and having something different. I feel
yeah,
like
you
that's
ain't
what
riding on
always we
top of
gotta stand up. Right, you hear me?
it.
In my own lane, goddamn.
Oh man, that's still hard years later, even though they just squashed.
Man,
Ooh, boy!
I
Look,
love
I want to get this, so I'm gonna go listen to that mug because they was eating on that mug, man. That's what made me feel. Let's talk about it, bro. Let's go ahead and talk
it.
about it. Ali took every bullet for Nelly, and then look what happened.
Man,
Every
yeah,
beat, every
look
bullet.
what happened, man. It birthed what he on now. And you see how he killing the game now and he doing his thing. Even man, I just seen that Kiwan just dropped a song and that mother hard.
Oh yeah, come on, Keywan. I've been see.
That
I,
mother
at
super hard,
St.
bro.
Louis,
I was
I asked them
like,
first.
woo.
I
I
asked them
said,
first.
yeah, okay. Okay,
In St.
let's
Louis,
go.
I asked them
Let's
first. I
go.
asked him when he was coming out with the single, just the second one.
Even Ali just dropped a new record. Like, and it's hard.
And Murph been dropping all 2020.
Clowning on him, you
So
hear me? So look
yeah,
what it birthed, bro. It's just like man, and once people like it was about the common goal at first, and then man, then you see, all right, after that's over, we gotta go. It's time to go again.
do you think it? Do you
That's what
think?
I got from it. Shit, it's time to
Do
go
you think?
again.
Do you think they'll? What was I finna say? Uh, do you think? Do you think that we'll ever get back to? Do you ever get back to
Man,
where
what
we
is
was
it
at
you over there
before?
looking at, man? You over there looking at something.
No, no, no. I'm not. I was just saying. You ever think we'll get back to what we was at before?
Who was talking about
You
the
know.
city and it being just a dominant force in music and entertainment and just being in the forefront like some of the other cities is? That what you talking
Hmm.
about?
Yeah, yeah. Basically, I want St. Louis to be back in the forefront.
Well, man, it's enough of us out here now that's doing it, but we gotta actually do it together, like, and let the world see us doing it together. The people who like got their shit to going right now and popping, and from St. Louis who popping and doing their shit outside this month for real, they all need to link up. But that's what everybody else doing. And not that we trying to be like everybody else, but I'm saying like that's just a key component. Like West Coast artists do that, and entertainment people down south, East Coast, Midwest. We got, and we know what they look at us when we say Midwest. Because we talked about this before, and kind of broke this down about the Midwest and what is it about us. That's it's the fourth coast because they looking
Yeah,
at down south. Shit, down south the first now. Shit, they didn't move to number one. Who you
yeah.
think got the number two and three spot? I'm well two spot. The east or the west?
Oh, I gotta say, damn.
Because
Damn. I can't.
we already know we the fourth for sure. The Midwest is the fourth, but the first is down south. Man, I'm gonna say
I got to say the West Coast because look how many people that
there
came
you
out of
go.
the West Coast, man. Like DJ
Yeah, I would say
Mustard,
the West. Yeah,
Kendrick, Ty Dolla Sign, uh, YG, Ben Staples,
yeah.
O3 Greedo,
Woo,
uh, who else, man? It's so
gang
many
of them,
people
bro.
that
It's a gang of them. Yeah, man.
Tiger, who else that came from out there? Janae Aiko,
A lot of them, man.
damn. Let me go look and see who all on. Let
You
me
be going
go and
in,
look.
man. You be remembering, man. You know my memory.
Yeah,
Folks will know
man.
me by
Tell
now,
look,
man. We on episode 30, so man, y'all should know me by now. Y'all know my memory.
E40. We
He's
didn't even
on.
talk about the legends.
I'ma just say
E40.
y'all know the West Coast people. Y'all know the people who on the West Coast that's out.
Telling
Who
you,
come from the
boy,
West. It's a
all
lot of
day.
them.
All day with we. I was just the new people that's. Oh, you
You're
talking about
right
now?
though.
Yeah.
It'll be down south, West Coast, East Coast,
Coast
then
and then
Midwest.
us. Yeah, and then we got to talk about who in fifth place. The UK really killing it too. Was you
Yeah,
got Skepta, you got Heady one, you got Dizzy Rascal, even though he kind of fell back a little bit. Um, you know,
yeah.
yeah, man.
And then it get even more different when you pick and say, okay, now what city from the West Coast or what, you know what I'm saying? Like you can go to each one and pick like what region and what area is hot for what they hot for. And we just had an era that was in the early 2000s to where people locked in on what we was on at that time, and we just didn't hold it. That's all it was. It just was for that moment, but it's still there though. People still, man, they always talk about us on the songs and stuff like that. Songs, entertainment, bit. I'm like, man, we always in the mix. St. Louis is always in the mix, bro. Believe that, bro. We on
Yeah, for
episode
real.
30, man. We on episode 30,
30,
bro. Yeah,
big
bro, that's a
30.
feat, cause man, cause coming from what we doing and then seeing like the troubles of people who on major levels, it's like, wow, really? That's what they go through, I guess, man. And when you win the game, huh, man, and when you getting, man, and when you popping, huh, you gonna break up eventually, huh? That's what they
Man,
do. It's like
we
from
ain't
Joe
never
Button to Lupe. No, I ain't really talking about us, and we know how we rocking. So, man, we ain't even putting that in the atmosphere. I'm just speaking real shit. I'm just talking like real shit. We seeing the Lupe and Royce and the Joe Button and but it's many other successful ones too. Big facts, you know what I'm saying? And $1 million worth a game, you know what I'm saying? So I'm watching them and getting inspired and watching seeing what they doing and how they rock. But we also, like I said, we doing our own thing and putting our own spin to what we doing. We ain't trying to
hmm
be like nobody. We doing us, and that's what I appreciate about it. I'm talking the
for
same way
sure.
we talk, man. Whether whether I'm right in front of your face or not. But the only difference is, like I say, I feel like from episode 30 to now, because it's a celebration for us. I feel like we still got a lot more to go, and we still doing different ventures outside of this. But this right here is just another vehicle that we creating another ship that we invite people on as well for you to come aboard, man, and for you to come on with us, man, and take this ride, man. And that's why today it was one of them days. Like I went on social media, like, yo, if y'all want to tap in with us, come on with us, y'all can. But eventually people gonna man really want to lock in and come on.
Yeah, man. We here,
Come on,
man.
I'm
We
talking
here to
about.
stay.
Yeah, I'm just saying, the people got to come on in and come on, man. Tap in when that invite is invited. Come on in, and I'm talking about like randos, like people that we don't know. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. We want the people to come in and tap in, man. I know some people, don't be scared. This is an open platform. We not gonna even when we get big enough, man, we gonna have people on and do it up like that, man. So, I appreciate everybody, man, that's been tuning in and
Yeah, since day
that's
one.
been, yeah,
Yeah, and
man.
for the people who are tuning in, man, if y'all tuning in and been tuning in, man, like we say, y'all want to jump on now, y'all can have an opinion and jump on because it's all good. That's what we do it for. We giving y'all that barbershop talk every time. Y'all know what it is. You Ain't Lying Podcast, episode 30. It is I, CMW Hayes, with my dog, my co-host, DJ Killzone Jones. It's another classic episode, man. Y'all know how we hold it down each and every time, man. Y'all lock into us, subscribe to our channels, follow us on social media, tune in to whatever we got going on. And if y'all want to have some advertisement, man, and that's what we need to do too. Like if anybody, man, if y'all watching this and y'all want us to drop some advertisement, man, y'all got something going on, just reach out to us. We'll put that on her
You
too
already know. Yep.
for a small fee.
Yep.
So,
Podcast coming soon
you
to the
expect that last
DSP.
one, and you expect me to say that
No,
last one.
I'm agree with you. Hey, I'm with you. Hey, come on with it, y'all. Come on with it. Podcast for to be on the DSPs too, so on all of them. So yeah, man, come on
Oh,
with it.
bro.
Come on
For
with it.
real, for real. Let's go.
So yeah, man, let's get it.
With all confidence. Look, always a fake nigga calling other niggas fake. Look me in my face, not a smile, I ain't playing. Niggas won't trip, haters like that. Look what they did to Nip and Triple X. While others quit, stayed on our shit, the time is now. Notice on the door, landlord trying to kick me out. Back against the wall, I still keep a smile. Do it.
And they think that's supposed to make them be better than you.
Yeah. CMW Hayes. Got my people with me. Yeah. For the fam 87 ETV. Talk business with me, know I've been the G. Know I say it from my chest, I rep the Midwest. Niggas be acting like they tough, we not into that. I front the liquor store, serving with the pack.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Another one, man. You Ain't Lying Podcast. Hey, you got something else you want to say before we get up out of here, man?
Man, I appreciate everybody once again, man. Like I say, just keep rocking with us, man. Cause we're gonna keep giving y'all that barbershop talk every time. Giving y'all what's on our mind each and every time with no filter. Well, Zone might put a filter on it. I'll be trying to sometimes. I ain't gonna stop. He be telling me like, hey, you gotta man keep it PG sometimes. But yeah, but other than man, y'all already know what it is by now, man. But for the people who, this could be our first time tapping in, so subscribe to the YouTube channel, DJ Killzone Jones. For the Fam 87 ETV, CMW Hayes. Look it up, follow it, subscribe to it. That's about it, bro.
And we are.
For the fam, get it by any means. Going Jordan, rocking 6 rings. Blue Game 12s on Montclair lounge pants.
And shout out to Currency and Alchemist for not hating on me.
For the fam, get it by any means. Going Jordan.
I just gotta say that.
For the fam, get it by any means. Going Jordan, rocking 6 rings. Blue Game 12s on Montclair lounge pants. With a white tee round my neck, the Jesus peace. Building like Noah's Ark, they ain't wanna believe in me. Give me some time, but it's blowing up like TNT.